All right, y'all. So it looks like Beast Gohan is the Transcendent Dokkan campaign character. At least this is me assuming that's the case. It could technically be something else, which would be really funny. But considering the teaser was just the movies leading up to Dragon Ball Super Gogeta, where they showed that, and then they ended up the trailer there, I would assume we're not getting Gogeta, considering that we did get Golden Frieza Gogeta for last Hanabata. Theoretically, they could throw a curveball and still give us a standalone Gogeta Blue. We do not have a standalone Super Saiyan God SS Gogeta. Like, that's not a character. I don't think that's what we're gonna get. In my opinion, I could see the Blue Fusions actually being 12th anniversary. That's been my guess for a bit now. I mean, there's a lot of like Dragon Ball Super EZs upcoming. This 9th anniversary Gogeta is gonna get an EZA, like a new Gogeta Blue with this guy. That would be fire. Vegeta Blue plus Agio, Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegeta Blue's EZA. That would also be pretty fire. Dude, speaking of that character, by the way, before I actually get on this topic, it would be so funny if in their EZA, they add like, well, I guess we'll likely have a Future Saga ally from turn 5. So that's not going to be really be that, or it's turn 7. Huh? That's fucking crazy, man. I assume, like, you know what would be really funny? If, like, okay, maybe what they could do is at the start of their 5th turn, lose HP down to 70%. And then in this guy's passive, give him a 1-turn heal. And then he heals like 50% HP. And then it's like, bam. Easy. So like if you're not under 70%, you get under 70% guaranteed. And then you heal with Vegeta Blue. That would be fire. That would be fire. I think they should do that. Like unironically. Like I think they unironically they should do that. Like I'm not even kidding. But anyways, let's see what people are thinking about Beast Gohan. I've seen a lot of varying opinions. So let's hop in. Alan's happy, so you're mad, Vector. Honestly, that's fair. I was talking with Vector, and at least Vector didn't say here. I'm sure if I click on Vector's profile, this guy is talking about Dokkan, even though he has quit the game. Let's take a look. Yeah, so right here. If someone says, I want to see more DBZ big celebrations in Dokkan, do you think God Goku and Beerus from the BOG move are what they have in mind? I would say no, right? Like people think about Z, they think about the original run of the manga, like from Saint Seiya onward, right? That's what people think about Z. So again, I guess there's not too much here. I mean, we could all agree though, fuck Elon Musk, right? Anyways, so random. Beyond that though, there's the idea that Super is just in too many of these celebrations. I mean, 11th anniversary, Diamond Super. Golden Week was pretty much Super, even though it was a Dragon Ball Z movie. You could pretty much consider that Super. I think that's a fair argument. Last New Year's was Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and we're getting that same thing again in terms of a theme specifically. And then we go back to the GDC. It was Dragon Ball Super, then GT. We go back to the 10th anniversary. It was actually Z. We had every part of the series there though. Then we go back though. Worldwide Celebration was also Z. So I mean, it's not like we don't really get Z that often, because again, both the Worldwide Celebration 2024, then the 10th anniversary, we both had really large Dragon Ball Z centered celebrations. But really, since the 10th anniversary, we have not had like a super large Dragon Ball Z centric celebration. I mean, my personal guess is that is going to be what GDC is, so I'm not really too stressed out about it. Like Beast Gohan for TDC, I think is fine. Like, oh, the super spam, like it's fine. If GDC is like Namek and then Cell Saga or something, I think that's fine, right? Because keep in mind, when Dokkan plans these things, we know they plan things way far in advance. So they're probably thinking, okay, you know, they have the full like map, and they're like, this looks good. This is a balance of everything throughout the year. But then if you're someone who's like a major Z fan and you've been waiting since like 10th anniversary to get like a Dokkan Fest LR Dragon Ball Z character, you know, I guess to be fair, GDC did have the EX part Dokkan Fest LR from the Buu Saga. But I mean, Buu Saga, I guess, you know, in fact, we did have Saiyan Day was Z. So I don't know. I guess you mean they probably mean like GDC or Worldwide or GDC or Anniversary, right? Or TDC, right? Like these 500 coin costing characters for pity. But honestly, I don't think Z is like disrespected in any way. I mean, we've gotten a couple of Z celebrations this year already, so if it's standalone Beast Gohan when we don't have a turn 1 Orange Piccolo, then that's an immediate L. This is my guess. I agree though, like, because I said specifically, I want. Well, I made this tweet here. Tag LR Orange Piccolo plus Beast Gohan to help us prep for the 9th anniversary Beast. I can't even talk. We've never had a playable Orange Piccolo. Like, it sounds a little crazy, but that's just something we don't have. Like, playable LR Orange Piccolo is just not a thing. And I think that's kind of just like insane that we just don't have that. Like, how long has it been since Superhero originally came out? I mean, that was in 2020. Oh, that was just in 2020, bro. Like, that's just wow. Like, so that's why we need. Sorry, I got a notification on the side here. That's why we need like a new Orange Piccolo. This just has to happen. And I'm expecting Tag LR Orange Piccolo plus Beast Gohan. I took Truth thumbnail. I just hella stole that. But like an Ultimate Gohan plus, or an Orange Piccolo plus Beast Gohan, where it starts off as Orange Piccolo and then you tag exchange it to Beast Gohan. I think that just makes the most sense to me, considering that Orange Piccolo appeared first. We got like Orange Piccolo and maybe, I guess the only thing is that Tag LRs don't have intro animations. So like we wouldn't be able to see like Orange Piccolo's entrance, unfortunately. We do have Tag LR Orange Piccolo for that though. And another thing is, I feel like that Tag LR Orange Piccolo, his EZA, you know, people weren't really a fan of his EZA. And I think that's very valid. His EZA definitely was a bit underwhelming for what it could have been. I would say this guy is still good though. Physical LR Ultimate Gohan plus a new Beast Gohan, that'd be pretty fire. This guy, I mean, the thing about him is this guy was like his partner, but you don't see them link up that often. Like, it's just not something that really happens. And the thing about this Orange Piccolo is he's like a character that really wanted like to be in a spot where there's like slightly longer fights that he can build up in. He came out in an era with Bio Broly, and he came out in an era with Cell Max, where they're just instant hard hitters. Like, just right from the rip, you are taking a billion gajillion damage. It just really hurts this guy's design. So maybe if we get a fight here, like, I assume what we'll get is, where is this challenge event here? It was all the way during the 9th anniversary. We got an EX version for it, kind of like for the first few stages, but not really. Where is Tam? I can't find this. It's 8th anniversary. 9th, I forget that there's a different thing for it's here. Yeah, this one. Supreme Magnificent Battle Dragon Ball Super Edition. This was Supreme Magnificent Battle of Gods, right? Because I believe God Goku. Here's here. Super Saiyan God Goku. This stage was pretty much just redone. In a sense. Obviously not the exact same thing, but I think that we can get a stage like Supreme Magnificent Battle. It could be Dragon Ball Super Edition, or they could just do Supreme Magnificent Battle Superhero Edition. And then we get like an Orange Piccolo stage, an Ultimate Gohan stage. To me, that makes a lot of sense. So we'll see what they do with that. But if it's like a longer fight, maybe we fight Piccolo. Because we actually don't have Red Room and Orange Piccolo in the game, right? I don't think so. I have to like double check. Like start by, I guess, just normal release date. I don't believe we ever had Red. I don't think there's a free-to-play one though, right? I thought there was a free-to-play one because this guy came out. I think he's in the story event. I don't. Let me double check. I swear I'm misremembering, but I thought there was like a Red Ruin Army Piccolo asset. We might not have him as a playable character, but I'm getting off topic here. I think again, this guy just like getting a long fight, and then there's a new like LR Orange Piccolo. I mean, these links, he would have all these links, and then probably also like I don't think he would lose any of these links, because obviously like LR Orange Piccolo has this, but he would also have Fierce Battle. So 67% attack, huh? He would have 80% attack, 22% defense, and HP recovery. And that's not considering that a new Orange Piccolo could also just like support as well. Like this guy is also supporting as a slot 2 and slot 3 unit. Take a look here. He does provide support for 2 turns. Now he does have to receive an attack, so there has to be AoEs in play. But another place this guy could be good in is the new Supreme Magnificent Battle. Where is, I guess we can look at the campaign. I guess I could, okay, wait. Because in the, dude, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Oh yeah, Global had its 4,000 days, huh? That's pretty fire. In the new Supreme Magnificent Battle stage, the EX one anyways, where is it? Isn't that here? Super Battle Road. This is the other campaign. Like, dude, I'm like stupid. I have to be missing. We'll just go here. Oh, just not loading it. All right, that's awesome. W game, W site. If I could actually find this. Okay, here it is. Finally, God, it took me like 5 years to get this here. This stage right here, Piccolo could be good in. This AoE? Nope, no AoE. Cancelled. Goodbye AoE. Right? It doesn't matter. So that's a good thing. That is in fact a good thing. So, well, I mean, we'll see. Like Tag Orange Piccolo come up in maybe. But someone was saying they would personally prefer like a standalone Beast Gohan, just because you like to use them out of the package. But like, what's the difference between a tag and a standalone one doing that? Especially if it's a turn 1 exchange tag. Like we have been getting just these tag characters that turn 1 can exchange. I would assume maybe it would be locked behind like having certain allies. Maybe Beast Gohan like would be locked behind having 4 superhero allies or Bonnet Parent and Child allies, or more like Bonnet Master and Disciple, I guess would be a better exchange. I just like the exchange like Beast Gohan arriving. Because again, we have this, another Majin Saga ally attacking the same turn or for the 5th turn. Maybe this could be another superhero or another Bonnet Master and Disciple. Like that could also just work out. And yeah, another character that would be pretty good if it's like kind of Bonnet Master and Disciple is can I find Hybrid Saiyans here? This character. So that's another reason why like Beast Gohan plus Orange Piccolo could be really good. Leads this character to get a little bit of a shine back again, which it's not like he's bad, but yeah. Dokkan Original, yes. Give me a standalone LR Orange Piccolo. Chat. Let's be honest here. It's gonna be a Saiyan. Like, let's not kid ourselves. It's gonna be a Saiyan. Orange Piccolo will be there, I think, as a tag, but Beast Gohan is gonna be the main selling part of the character. That's just what I think. I mean, theoretically, the tag exchange mechanic could be just Orange Piccolo when he rose up and he like grabs Cell Max. It could also just literally be. I wonder if the animations will play if I go to the wiki here. Maybe. Sometimes they don't play and they bug out. But it could literally be this guy's 18 key. Oh wait, no. The unit super attack. Will this play here or is it just like bugged? The site's dead forever. Let's take a look. It's loading. Oh, and I don't think it's loading. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, let's try one more time. Lock in. You got this. Oh yeah, like this. Literally this. Where like it just Orange Piccolo just comes back, right? I think that'd be pretty fire. Obviously, just like a new redo of this in a sense would also be good. But like, because Orange Piccolo like appears after Gohan thinks he's dead, so that could also just be possible. But it's not like it would really matter if it's a turn 1 tag, anyways. I guess the only reason the way that it would matter is if like just the banner image having Beast Gohan on it would just be more aura-ful for people. Like, people would be like, man, Beast Gohan on the banner? Whoa! I love Beast Gohan. I'm setting. I'm not. Yes, I'm setting. I'm buying all these Dragon Stones. You know, I'm summoning. Upset, but it'll bang. Well, pulling for Beast Gohan or Namagoku. Look, I'm gonna be honest, Stat. I am pulling for Beast because I'm a consecrator, but if I wasn't, I would be saving for Namek. Personally, that's just me. I do love Beast Gohan though. Beast Gohan's pretty fire, and I think it'll be really good. But Namagoku is way overdue compared to Beast. All right, well there you go. Can I show that on YouTube? I don't know. All I care about is Nab TDC, but you will say you don't know who's mentioned it recently. We're due for the return of a Beast. I guess this means new Sunmax Part 2. Yeah, I do think that a new Sunmax will be coming a Part 2. Yeah, that's always the antagonist. Rip OGDB stocks. I mean, okay. If we're being realistic, OGDB was never in the picture, probably. They just don't. Like, they're not. I give up. Like, I've been thinking just T-Wars. Like, I say that, but I've been thinking that since year 10. Like, realistically, if you knew, like, our expectations were set during the 10th anniversary when OG Dragon Ball was part of it, and it was a celebration of all of Dragon Ball, and they did 2 Tournament of Power LRs, one of which had like very little love given to him. Blue Evolution Vegeta, obviously, but when they did that and not Kid Goku, it just made me like finally like give up. The white flag's up, bro. Just give me the T-Wars and I'll be happy. Just make them busted T-Wars, I'll be happy. Like, that's all that matters. Snooze. It's a choice. We just did Superhero for New Year's. Don't think we need to revisit it. I agree, but also it will be a very good team. Like, I'm not like mad because it will be, we just know it's gonna be a good team. This Ultimate Gohan's still really good. This guy and the Gammas, I wouldn't say they fell off, but they have lost a bit of relevance. But again, we get longer fights. I think that benefits these 4. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. This guy's always going to be good. Like, I say always, like, he's already good. And I assume with a new Beast Gohan partner, he will also be very good. Couldn't really care about Beast Gohan or Cell Max. Yeah, I do think it's going to be like Orange Piccolo is going to have a massive part card. Like, if it's just Beast Gohan, I will be a little disappointed. But I also like money, so YouTube views W. The animations that kit will probably be good. Dokkan has a super kink. I mean, we knew that though. Like, it's like they're selling things. That's what's popular, guys. Dragon Ball Super. Like, we're playing the song and dance every time. It's just the same song and dance. And I understand being disappointed, but this conversation comes up every major celebration that's not Z, and it's like, well, yeah. yes, you know, it is what it is. Which, you know, like, Saiyan Saga, OGDB, like, T-Wars at best. No, honestly, I could see Saiyan Saga being a part of GDC if it's like part 1 is Namek and like it's just like massive Namek shit, and then part 2 is like Saiyan Saga, or maybe part 1 is just like, it could be like what they did for the 7th anniversary where it's like the history of Goku and Vegeta. Maybe imagine like a GDC where it's like part 1 is UI Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta, like when the anime happens, and then part 2 we finally get like LRs for Saiyan Saga, like actual LRs, not the yellow coin stinkers. That'd be fire. I think that'd be a good idea for a GDC in the future. UI Goku Ultra Ego Part 1, get that big massive hype out of the way, then give Saiyan Saga fans what they deserve. Dokkan Fest LR, I would say Kaioken Goku Dokkan Fest LR, because at least Vegeta and Nappa have a Dokkan Fest. It would be nice for a guy like Gun Vegeta to get one, but between Kaioken Goku and Saiyan Saga Vegeta, I think that Kaioken Goku needs Dokkan Fest more. Not just me. Because again, Nappa and Vegeta do already exist, so they can already get Fierce Battle from that anyways. Your Beast Gohan fans are happy, especially considering Namek needs to be GDC. You're sad that OGDB will never get premium LRs. Yeah. Maybe a tag character, Beast and Piccolo. Beast can have an EX Super especially from Cannon. With Piccolo, you could have an active skill of him going giant. Honestly, I would like to see like a revive for Piccolo. That'd be interesting. You will continue to speak in the minority and speak of us of receiving something original with unique animations of TDC. LR End of Z Goku and Vegeta for Kakarot's. I mean, this would be cool, but I would assume this would be like a Dokkan Fest, like a dual Dokkan Fest, not like TDC. TDC is a little different. TDC is always like TDC is literally always good guy versus bad guy. Like it's always what's the category again? I'm washed. I had to look up the GT duel for it. I'm actually just so washed, chat. It's cooked for me. Battle Fate. Battle Fate is just like every GDC ever. Like we could literally go back. We can go through the Battle Fate category and see every single like I mean I'll probably like almost every single major celebration, but like Transcendent Dokkan campaign. If we sort by release date, and you guys, I just want to show this example here, but okay, last TDC, actually, you know, it's really funny. Last TDC, they're not on Battle Fate for some reason, but it's Broly versus Gogeta. That's like Battle Fate. That they should be on Battle Fate. It doesn't make sense. Then we go back to Jiren versus UI Goku in 2024. Then we go back 2023, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Omega Shenron. Then we go back to 2022, Vegeta and Trunks versus Fuse Zamasu. We go back to 2021. Who was 2021 Tanabata? They're not on Battle Fates. Why can't I remember? 2021 Tanabata. Who was that? I actually have to check just to. After we check, we'll go back. Oh, still Super Gogeta versus Janemba. Like you guys get the point. It wouldn't be like Goku versus Vegeta here unless it's Saint Seiya. That's really it. Pretty good choice. If it's actually a superhero, then people need to apologize for saving that Dokkan and saving DBS characters because of the enhanced Super Remastered. I mean, me personally, I mean, my personal guess was that they would use all this they would get Dragon Ball Super all out of the way so that when the remaster version comes out, they redo it all. Like they get rid of all the super characters. So when the remaster happens, they could use the new versions because they've already used all the material for the old version of Super. That's what I thought they would do. And that looks like that's what they're doing. As always, I'm correct. I'm just simply always correct. Anyways, can we not please get a standalone orange Piccolo instead? No standalone orange, no real transforming Piccolo, nothing. If you see another Gohan and Piccolo is also kind of there like STR Beast. Again, I assume we will see a playable orange Piccolo though. Like, there's just no way, right? I mean, if it really is just like Beast Gohan by himself, that is gonna be funny. But that would also be very sad for Piccolo. This should have not been it. If orange Piccolo, you're done though. You'd be hyped waiting for a transforming Beast, but reverse exchange. Would prefer for anniversary though, since Beast could easy then. I mean, I'm thinking anniversaries Vegeta and Gogeta. You don't want a tag, you want STR Beast Part 2. I mean, you can still be STR Beast Part 2, even as a tag, like it doesn't really matter. Like you could just not exchange it to Piccolo. Like many of these tag characters, you could just choose not to exchange to the other character. You don't have to. Like the only character that I feel like you're kind of forced to exchange into with is like the Super Saiyan 4s. At least of recent times. Like again, I could literally just look up I mean LRs. Like I'm talking about LRs mostly, right? But UI Goku Evolution, you can just kind of switch whenever you want, honestly. I don't think it really matters. Golden Frieza Gogeta, like you could, if you want to use Golden Frieza, you could build a team around Golden Frieza. If you want to use Gogeta, you could build a team around Gogeta. The hybrids is also kind of the same, it's just that youth sucks. So right now you're kind of forced to only use Gohan for the most part. Blues, I feel like you're usually staying with Goku, but you can switch into Vegeta if you want. But like again, these aren't turn 1 tags, unfortunately. These guys would have really benefited from being turn 1 tags. These guys as well. I mean, hey, They could change their tag condition. The only issue is that you would be able to use Vegeta's active skill turn 1. But like, who cares? Like, if you decide to break the Batara, you're still just like not fusing their Super Vegito. And that's a big give up anyways. So like, who cares if you could turn 1 that? Now, the issue comes with this guy, if it's like that. Because this, but again, you're still giving up Super Gogeta fusion. This guy though, like with the turn 1 tag, he would be very, very invincible. Because he's guaranteed, he literally guaranteed dodges for 3 turns. It's like in short fights, he'd be invincible. But like, would they care that much though? Like, if a turn 1 Ghost Usher, then guaranteed dodge next turn. I mean, we have Hapu, we have Tech Androids, we have many of these just like super invincible, unaging characters. What's different from making this guy one? That's my thought process, anyways. And it would again only be for short fights, because in long fights you would just wait for Super Gogeta. He would just give you more benefits overall. I'm thinking Dream 12th anniversary is one less obstacle. Yeah, I mean Gogeta and Vegito. So skip GDCs we're after, and if it's Beast, a character you personally don't like, more reason to save. You hope it's a tag with Beast, not Beast standalone. Guess you got more incentive to save for GDC. I mean, I've seen a lot of people saying skip. The title for this video will probably be clickbait somehow, but I don't care. I kind of do care, but not really clickbait. Anyways, I think we read enough here. Just talked about like a bunch of other stuff. Let's see, anything else maybe? Should have been Namigoku. I mean, maybe Namigoku's GDC. We're just seeing a lot of just like the same opinions here. So we'll end. Let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.